As we mentioned, leaked emails written by former Secretary of State Colin Powell are revealing his very negative opinions about both Trump and Clinton. In the emails, Powell calls Trump a national disgrace and an international pariah. Powell also wrote that the birther movement was racist. That refers to the Trump questioning if President Obama was born in the U.S. On Clinton, Powell criticized her for using him as a scapegoat to justify her use of a private email server. For more on this, we are joined by Nancy Cordes in Chappaqua, New York, where Clinton is still recovering from pneumonia. Nancy, Colin Powell criticized Clinton for tying him to this controversy over a private email server. What are the implications for the campaign?
Well, it just creates more tension between Powell and the campaign, and it doesn't really look good for anyone. Clearly, he doesn't have some very nice things to say about Hillary Clinton. He says that her hubris is the source of her problems. He says that he had to talk to the Clinton campaign repeatedly about leaving him out of it. He says that he lost a speaking gig at a university because she charged that university so much for her speaking gig. So clearly there is no love lost. According to an email that he sent her right when she took the job, he said that he set up this private account in part because he wanted to be able to communicate with friends, with foreign leaders, with even some of his aides outside of the State Department system. And we know now that that was a key motivation for Clinton as well. There were only a couple of key differences, Dana. One was that she used a private server while he stored his emails on AOL's server. Another is that the federal records rules were stricter when she was Secretary of State than when he was. But, you know, back in 2014, when the State Department asked both of them to turn over their emails, Clinton went back and gathered about 30,000 pages and handed them over to the State Department, while Powell said that he had deleted all of his emails long ago.
You know, Clinton is expected to return to the campaign trail tomorrow, Nancy, obviously getting a lot of heat for not being more open about the pneumonia. It's another case where people are questioning the transparency of her campaign. What are they saying? Are these learning moments, or is this simply who she is?
Well, they have publicly said that they could have done a better job and gotten information out more quickly. Clinton herself has signaled that it was really her decision not to share her pneumonia diagnosis on Friday when she got it. She said she didn't think it was a very big deal. She was planning on maintaining her schedule, and so she kind of kept it to herself. She is going to be hitting the campaign trail tomorrow after one more full day of rest. She's heading to a battleground state, North Carolina, and then she's going to pop up to Washington, D.C., where she has a speech that she was already scheduled to give. Her campaign says she's feeling much better and she is ready to rejoin the campaign.
And while she has been resting, President Obama campaigning for her in Pennsylvania yesterday. Can he help calm some of the concerns that people may have right now about her?
Well, he certainly made a point to back her up on her stamina and her health, two things that Donald Trump and his chief surrogates have been going after her for the past few weeks. He said, look, here is a woman who has circled the globe. I can't even say how many times. When she was Secretary of State, she was tireless, she was dogged, essentially making the case that this woman has no underlying health problems that are going to prevent her from performing the role of president. Beyond that, it certainly helps if you're laid up at home, not able to be out on the campaign trail, if the president of the United States is out there in your stead, especially a president who is known for being a pretty good campaigner.
Yeah, right now also that, 58% approval rating doesn't hurt either. Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.
Exactly. You got it, Dana.